All right, guys, welcome back. Jet news. First press conference with the Jet coach, Jeff Ulbrich, yesterday. He had another one today, but this was from yesterday's press conference after, just about getting complete with their bye week, ready to play against the Seahawks coming up Sunday. Is there a glimmer of hope? I guess until they have 9 losses. I mean, we can say there's a glimmer of hope. Of course, to win 7 games in a row where they're playing seems like an impossibility at this point. However, this is the first time in my entire life, and I'm up there in age for the most part. Being a Jet fan, I guess, let's put it to you that way, since the 70s, late 70s. This is the first time ever that the Giants have become just as bad or just as newsworthy for all the wrong reasons as the New York Jets. I have never seen the Giants have these issues before like the Jets have had, forever. So it's very interesting to me to see the Giants on the news all the time and on all the radio shows where usually it's the Jets all the time, obviously for all the wrong reasons as usual. So that's very interesting. And the whole Tommy DeVito thing reminds me of our issue with Mike White. They play a couple of good games. They think that, these guys are going to be, some kind of superstars. So it's very interesting here in New York with the football coming up. Jets in Seattle, 1 o'clock Sunday. The Giants and the Cowboys should be a very interesting game as well. See if Tommy DeVito can play a little bit better than he did the first time. You would think he would have to. Just like we keep talking about the Jet offense and the Jet team in general, you would think they'd have to play better eventually also. Anyway, what was interesting from the press conference was it seems like the Jet coach has a epiphany, and he knows exactly what to do now. So maybe he's a good salesman. He's basically saying that they have a clear direction of where they want to go now, and I'll play this quick clip for you.
But definitely, we created a really clear vision of where we need to improve, and found some things. Obviously, you find the things that you're not doing well, and you need to improve upon them. But then also found some things that I think we can really build upon. So I was excited in both ways.
Okay, then he talks about how they need more explosives, how they need to get the ball down the field more. Obviously, we all know that as well. With Arron Rodgers, we thought we'd be seeing 30, 40 points a game, but maybe they have a way to fix that too. But he talks about the explosives, so we'll give that a little listen.
Creating more explosives in the pass game, it's got to happen. As we all know, it's one of the biggest predictors of success and winning in this league is explosives. So do not have enough by any means. So it's an area we need to improve, whether it's the concept, whether it's the protection, whatever that case may be. We need to really find a way to generate more downfield throws. From a defensive perspective, although the run game or run defense has improved as of late, especially in that Indy game, still not where it needs to be. So, and really conversely, on the other side of that, we need to limit the explosives in the passing game on a defensive perspective. So, we got some really cool indicators, schematically, technically, some stuff to work on, some stuff to eliminate, some stuff to really focus on going forward. And then from a special team standpoint, was excited about our coverage units, both in the kickoff and the punt world. Protection was good, coverage was good, half a yard off of being in that top 5. Where do we need to improve in special teams? Our return game, whether that's pressuring punters. We have historically, Brant's done an amazing job of that since we've been here. We've got to continue to do that, and we got to get X going, and there's quite a few things that contribute to that. So we'll just, we got our focus on it now, and excited about Seattle.
And finally, one thing from the clip I took was the fact that Arron Rodgers is healthy. He says he's looking forward to seeing what a healthy Arron Rodgers can do. Maybe he's going to move the pocket a little bit and have him move around a little bit more. So it's interesting because we know he's been playing injured, and to what extent they'll never tell us really. But we'll see if there's a big difference in Arron Rodgers, rolling out with the pocket and being a little bit more mobile. That would be a good thing as well. And we'll hear what he says about Arron Rodgers.
All I can say, and you'd have to ask Aaron if he's fully healthy, but he's better off today than he's been as of late. So he's definitely feeling healthier than he has for probably the past month. And a healthy Arron Rodgers is the Arron Rodgers we all love. So excited about what that looks like.
And getting back to Arron Rodgers, basically, nothing was really answered as far as whether he's going to be here next year. But I will tell you, he has a great exit strategy and exit plan loaded with reasons why he would or could leave. First of all, he starts off by saying, he doesn't know if he wants to play football next year. So that's his first option. He can just say, hey, I don't want to play football any longer. His health, 7 games left. He could be injured between now and then. That would also prevent him from coming back. Do the Jets even want him back next year? That's another factor. And of course, who will the coach be and the GM next year? So he has a whole bunch of reasons why he could not play for the Jets if they wanted him to play. He has plenty of reasons to use as excuses not to play here next year. So anyway, we're not going to make this too long. We're going to see what happens Sunday against Seattle. I don't expect it to be too different. I mean, I know every week we do expect it to be different. We keep thinking something good's going to happen. And, I'm a fan. I'm going to watch it regardless. And I hope it's entertaining, for the right reasons. Okay? Take care, guys. Be well. See you in a few.